an intuition that the human mind was kind of the next scientific frontier, and that if there were some way to cultivate more positive minds, we can change the world for the better. I began with most of my focus on the negative side of things. And then when I met the Dalai Lama in 1992, he asked me, why have you been using the tools of modern neuroscience just to study anxiety and stress and fear and depression? Why can't you use those same tools to study kindness and compassion? And it was like, whoa, just a total wake-up call for me. And that is, in fact, what we've been doing since that critical moment. One of the first ways in which we decided to begin was something that His Holiness encouraged us to do, which is to test individuals who spent years training their mind. These people have spent, on average, about 34,000 hours of lifetime practice. And so in that particular experiment, we were looking for signs in brain electrical signals to ascertain whether those signals, when individuals are actually meditating, showed anything unusual. And what we found was remarkable. Gamma is a brain rhythm that is occurring at roughly 40 cycles per second. And in the brains of the advanced Tibetan meditators, we found the presence of these gamma oscillations that went on for tens of minutes, and they were very high amplitude. The brains were also significantly different when they weren't meditating. And these differences reflect the enduring traces, if you will. And it gives us some clue that, in fact, the baseline state of these individuals is transformed as a consequence of their practice. Around here, we talk about healthy minds and well-being as skills. All of the scientific research is leading inevitably to this conclusion. These simple, ancient practices that were developed 2,500 years ago are now being tracked with instruments that have just become available in human history for the first time. We use MRI to analyze the structure of the brain, the function of the brain. We can actually see changes in subtle blood flow to different regions of the brain.
Hello, I'm Dr. Eben Alexander, a neurosurgeon and author of Proof of Heaven and the Map of Heaven, and I will be speaking in Paris. I look forward to presenting at this beautiful conference coming up on consciousness, which is what near-death experiences are really all about. My role as a neurosurgeon enables me to have a different perspective on what I went through 8 years ago with severe bacterial meningitis. And it offers up a lot in terms of the awakening in our modern scientific paradigm about the nature of consciousness, the mind-brain relation, and the fundamental underlying nature of reality.
Nous avons tous en nous la possibilité d'être connectés à une forme de conscience particulière que j'appelle l'hyperconscience. Cette hyperconscience nous donne accès à tout un tas d'informations. Les informations médiumniques, les informations de la conscience universelle, des informations du futur, des flashs de voyance, des informations du passé, de nos vies passées, des régressions. Et nous avons aussi la possibilité d'avoir accès à des informations télépathiques ou de vision à distance. Et nous pouvons aussi, grâce à cette hyperconscience, avoir des guérisons qui se produisent. Je vous donne rendez-vous pour en parler au Grand Rex de Paris.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Blackburn.
And I'm Elissa Epel. We're from the University of California, San Francisco.
And we're very much looking forward to welcoming you to a special weekend of events in Paris on September the 28th and September the 29th.
This will be at the Rex on the 28th, and it will be a big conference on health, meditation, and the mind. And in addition to hearing from Liz and I about our research on longevity, how cells age, how the mind and meditation affect them, you will also hear from a set of wonderful speakers.
So please join us. We do hope we will see as many of you as possible in Paris at the Rex and at the workshops on the following day on Sunday.
Yes, join us. We hope to see you there. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.